All right, we got hood intake from Isaac. Sorry, my voice is like a little bit unusual right now because my face is kind of still swelled, but got a hood intake. Nothing really much to be seen here. I'm gonna give this a C tier. We're gonna go pretty fast. Another hood intake from Danny, and by the looks of it, looks pretty heavy. I think you're using like just a little bit too much. Like, I think a lot of these that are using here could just be C channels, right? Instead of being a 5 wide. I don't know, not a huge deal when you're starting off, definitely, right? Look, everything. I mean, looks okay. I think maybe you're missing like a pre-roller, right? A front layer that can suck the disc, sorry, the ring in to be then transferred up, right? I think I'm gonna give this a C tier as well. Okay, you got 77275C. No Dwunker or Hang yet. Looks okay. It's a fish mech, right? Personally, I don't really think fish mechs are that good, but I think it's honestly just at the end of the day, it's just kind of just practice. But I think fish mech does put you at a disadvantage compared to, let's say, Lady Brown. But this cat dude does look good though. I think. I mean, I like how you have triangle braces here, but I think it's probably better if you had it, if you were to somehow do it from like here. If you're instead of having this like chassis support for your Lady Brown be vertical, it'd be nice to have this actually be a triangle instead, coming this way, and I think that make it everything a lot easier. I think I'm gonna give this a. I think I'm gonna give it a B tier. Midway through rebuild. I think it looks okay. This right away noticing that you have black flex wheels, right? Maybe you don't have the 38 ones, but I think that the squishier ones are a little better because this year the rings they aren't flexible at all. So you want your intake to be able to contour around them instead of having to force them to contour around your intake, which is impossible. But anyways, your 24th teeth here looks a little bit heavy as well, and I don't really like how this is jointed right here. I'm assuming that this is connected with using this pillow bearing and this C channel here, which I don't really know why, right? Instead, couldn't you just, have the C channel be running this way across, and then just drill a hole through the poly? I don't know. It's just me. I think that some of the stuff is not super clean, and also how this is like not really supported that well, right? You're running your chain over this part, over the edge of this L channel, or 1x1, right? I don't personally like this. I think you should run it through the bottom, right? Because I mean, if you're running it over the edge, you can. I think it's easier for it to break on this side than it is on the bottom side, right? On the bottom side, at least you're running it over a flat surface. Here, you're running it over kind of an edge, and you kind of imagine that as like a knife or something. It just cuts the chain in half, right? So I'd probably suggest moving it on the bottom, and also I would just suggest making this a C channel because I don't know. It just seems a little weak. I do see how you have the triangle supports, so it's probably okay. But once again, high string shaft on the front is not bad, but like I would use a 1x1, or sorry, use a low string shaft, but put the bracing further forward, right, to cover the intake, so that acts like the high string shaft, right? But yeah, other than that, I'm kind of scared that your ring won't be able to make it past here because you got a lot of space here. Maybe it does, but I mean, if it doesn't, then you could just put some flaps here instead, right? On these chain, just put flaps there, right? So I mean, overall, solid, right? I see that's a hood Lady Brown, so I'm gonna give it a B tier. Old robot. Let's take a look. Another fish mech here. I do see that you have front pre-roller is a little interesting here. You're running not like a natural like flexible one. You're running a straight up just like it's like a hook basically.
Oh my
And you can see
god.
here their intake in their edit. But yeah, pretty interesting. I'm gonna give this one a C, B tier as well, actually. All right, we got a throwback to tipping point 9364E, giving this an S tier. New Roads Pro just dropped. Not sure about that one. Thoughts on the intake? It's missing the ramp. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think the flaps works. No, works alright. I think I'd give it a C tier. Rate the way our sister team fixed this metal and put a bearing on it. Yeah, actually, my bad, guys. My voice is like definitely not normal right now, but that's the best I'm gonna do. You know, I would just get a new C channel, but if that's not possible, then I think this is it's a fair way to do it. Especially since if you need to keep this flange off, right? Because I see how this flange, is off. If you need to keep it off, then that works. So I'll give it a B tier. Just got a robot done. I'm wanting some criticism. High school sophomore team. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think overall, not really much to criticize here. They actually did what I said the previous team would do, right? I said to make the fish mech go like here instead. All right, it's like a triangle instead of having it here, right? Mainly because it's just going to be more on the inside, right? So it's harder for people to break it, and also it's easier to support, just like they've done here. Yeah, looks really good. A tier. Meta. Huh. Sorry, the video isn't loading for me. I think I remember this was like a ring throw. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, it looks pretty clean. I think a lot of the other parts aren't built out yet, so I'm gonna give it a C tier. We got Ezra's new robot. Got linear slides on it, looking interesting. Everything else is extremely clean though. Definitely, taking it's from, I think it's pronounced this, right? Or I mean, other teams are also using this type of 3 wide on the back. I think I'm gonna give it a B tier. And we got a skills auto.
Oh, it's not gonna work again.
I'm gonna just skip forward a little bit, see what it does. Oh, kind of failed. I'm gonna give it a C tier. Motorized mogul mech. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I'm gonna give that a C tier as well. A lot of C tiers today. Damn, that's fast. Yeah, I'm gonna give that an A tier. And you can see they didn't even pick it up from the center either. They picked it up from the side. It's extra impressive. My old robot built by a freshman. Took me a solid week and a half. Still pretty fast build overall. Looks pretty clean, even though it's a redirect, right? I mean, I see redirects are definitely falling out of fashion. I was talking to some people and they were like, yeah, it looks like Lady Brown might actually just be what ends up being taken to Worlds. Lady Brown is just so far ahead right now. Well, it's just so easy to make, and I don't think there's another design that's like equally as good and reliable. Yeah, I'm giving this a C tier. All right.